Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be your general reading for Leo. How you doing, Leo? I know it's been a minute. Sorry, I've been kind of busy. Okay, so I'm going to apologize in advance for any background noise. And also, I had to re-download my program, so I haven't messed with the sound. So I apologize if I do not sound clear or loud or whatever. This is my unprofessional channel, Leo. Okay, but if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. If you're not, welcome back. Just remember, Leo, it's a big world and it is general. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Leo. How you doing, Leo? What's going on? What are you thinking about? And I say that because I sense that some of you are coming up with some master plan. Some master plan, and you're on the right track. Okay, so do not question. I feel like it's almost like you started something and you're learning as you're going and realizing that it's something you really, really want to accomplish and something that's very much in your reach. But you may question sometimes, but don't, because it's a really good thing. Okay, really good thing. I also feel like it could be the same thing or maybe it's something different. But I feel like you're like setting something up that is going to help you really truly reach your goals, the life that you want. Very subtle, very accomplished. Okay, very happy. Okay. I don't know if it's the same thing because on one hand, I feel like you're, it's almost like I don't know, it's almost like you found something out or you realize something and like you're just coming up with some plan to pursue something. So that could be a project, it could be, an idea that you came up with. But at the same time, I feel like you're gonna prosper in other ways. Like there's some upgrade happening. Again, it could be two different things or it could be the same thing. It is general. That's what I'm sensing so far. Sorry, I have to check something. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good thing. It really is. I also feel like you guys are learning a lot and definitely a leader. Now, don't get me wrong. You guys are definitely, you are leaders. I understand that. Okay, don't think I'm saying you're not, but I just feel like it's amplified. Okay. You're like really taking charge. But not only that, I feel like you're learning, you're teaching, you're guiding, you're pursuing, and it's just freaking wonderful. Like it really is. There should be more people like you. And I don't know, I just feel like it's something great. So it may even be something just higher. And what I mean by that, something that means something, you know what I'm saying? Like helping the world or, changing the world. You know what I'm saying? Um, it could be on a smaller scale too, but I just feel like you're putting your footprint, you know what I'm saying? Um, And whether it's big or small, it's definitely a step, okay? That is not only going to help you, but others, okay? Move forward, but learn. I don't know. I keep feeling learn and teach, learn and teach. That's what I keep sensing. But let's see what else. But I also feel like you need to guide like a group or like you have to take the lead in pursuing something and that you should. It may be that you're not even questioning yourself. It could be that other people are questioning you. Don't listen. You're on a good path. Okay. You're doing something great, whatever that is to you. Okay. Doing something great, and you have what you need to accomplish it. Some of you are even feeling more confident and, really see that it is very reachable. You have the I was going to say cups, 5 of wands, Leo. Don't get distracted. Leave it behind. I feel like the five is like the past and present and could even be the future. And I say that because you have been battling people for a long time, and it's where you're battling different people about different things. It could be arguing, debating, competition. I feel like it's a little bit of everything, and it's been going on for a while, like throughout your life. I will say a lot of it is over, but it can definitely creep back in. So be careful. Just keep moving forward. Don't look back like he is, okay? But I feel for the most part you are moving forward because this was very draining mentally. I feel like you may even still have some of those habits of going back and forth, okay? But you're starting to realize that only certain things need your energy. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you gotta remind yourself, okay? Because you're so passionate, you know what I'm saying? And you want to express yourself. Um, just be careful because you don't want to put your energy into something that is not going to do anything. Because in some situations, you are dealing with people that aren't going to listen anyway. And I kept feeling the teaching and the leading. Lead those who want to be led. Okay. I think some of you are definitely learning that and you're getting rid of a lot of dead weight. And that's a really good thing. So keep moving forward. Okay. Some of you are even traveling or thinking about it. I feel like some of you are traveling and then you're thinking about either traveling somewhere else or just making a stop or something like that. You're like, should I? I guess just think about it, follow your heart. Because I just feel like you're like wondering about something. Like, should I go over there too? Should I go experience that? Or, it could just be checking something out or exploring, whatever it is. But I feel like you're definitely thinking about something. Some of you may even be seeking something through your travels. That's why I say it could be an experience, but maybe you're just seeking something different, something more. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's also like I said, more of a mental thing. You're really moving forward. You're clearing your mind. There are times it's not easy, but you're doing it. Okay, you're doing it. It takes time. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Star upright. Told you. You're a leader. You're on a great path. Do not question it. Um, let go of the past, Leo. Okay. I feel like some of you, it's very hard to do that with certain things. It's almost like for some of you, it's like you're showing people the way, you're showing people the light, yet you're not receiving that same energy, or it could just be that they're just not seeing it for what it is. I think that bothers you. It even hurts you with certain people. Because I think with certain people, you want things to be right, but you don't understand why they can't. Actually, you do understand why they can't, but it's hard to accept. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some clash. It's almost like salt and pepper, oil and water, you know? It's some of that in there, and it's hard to accept. So it may be people close to you. Everything takes time to build. Now, I was talking about the teaching and learning, research. Okay. Research. You have a lot to work with, you know what I'm saying? But it's always good to learn more. I think some of you are tired of the same thing every day. And so this new chapter is going to really make you feel fulfilled. It's going to make you feel like you're doing something different. Like I said, something higher, something great, especially helping people. You know what I mean? There's someone you need to walk away from, is what I'm sensing from this Empress. I don't know if I said the Empress. Okay. First of all, let me say how creative you are. Do not question it. Okay. Maybe some of you are iffy about taking some risk. She's very creative. Okay, she's ready to pop. Okay. And I feel like don't question that. Okay. You have what you need. At the same time, I do feel like this is someone that is, well, maybe that's what I was talking about earlier. It's almost like you can't understand why things have to be the way they are. You can't understand why this person does certain things. And maybe it's more than one person, but I do feel like there's someone that you're really questioning. Like you just don't understand. There's a lot of people that are very self centered and selfish. Some don't even see the error of their ways, is what I'm sensing. They're so focused on me, 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 me. You know what I'm saying? That they are not there. It's almost like they're not even seeing it in some cases. In some cases, not all. I think some of you need to accept and walk away from this person. For some of you, it can be an ex or it could just be someone you know. Someone you were close to at some point in time is what I'm sensing. Big change. See, you're transforming, Leo. And sometimes it may be scary, it may be difficult, but it's beautiful in the end. Okay. Because you're shedding that skin. Okay. You're becoming something new, something great, and some things need to end. Okay. In order for something good to come in or something new to come in. But some things need to end because they are not good for you. Okay. Be it habits, a person, a situation. Okay. So again, don't look back. And I feel like you know you shouldn't in certain situations. Okay. But you're trying to understand. And you're human. That's understandable. But remember why you are where you are, because something triggered it. And I think if you remember that, you know that it's just time to move on. Okay. Whether it's this person or just multiple situations. There's a big ending happening here. And I feel like it's in a lot of ways. There are things ending in your life. Even some of these situations where everyone's kind of heated and debating or arguing, even some of those are ending. You may be still trying to understand it, or think about it, but they are ending. But there's other endings in your life too. It's almost like, well, first of all, I kind of feel like some of you are wrapping up loose ends. Some of you are just starting a lot of new things that's going to change your life. But even just evolving and on a spiritual level, that's also happening. You're also learning a lot too. Um, and I just feel like your whole world is really changing. Okay. So it's a really good transformation, Leo. Okay. Can be difficult at times, but it's really good and you'll see that. Okay. You have the Queen. Oh, sorry. Queen of Cups. Yeah. You know, the page. You're going to hear something you don't like, Leo. You probably already have, some of you. Some of you may have even heard bits and pieces, but not the full story yet. This has to do with people close to you. I will say for most, it is female. Okay. Probably multiple with the Empress and the Queen here. I feel like something's being exposed, and maybe that's why I was sensing there may be some future arguments and debates going on or coming in. Someone is lying about something. I feel like there's someone hiding something. So it could, like I said, it could be two different people. But like I said, you need to be careful. I apologize. I kind of lost my train of thought being interrupted, but things are going to be exposed, and maybe that's future. Right, to send something coming. Okay. Um. So you may need to handle something now. I will say, try to balance your emotions. Okay. Try not to go back to that place. And I'm saying go back to that place 'cause I don't know. I have a feeling that some of you have been in this situation before with the same people. For some of you, it could be a new thing, but even if it's a new set of people, It's this is not something that's new to you. You know, you've been in this situation before, whether it's the same people or not. But yeah, I feel like someone's like not being upfront about something. They're lying about something. So maybe there's something you're questioning and something you're suspicious about. If so, I have a feeling that someone's going to bring you news, or you're just going to see something. Something's going to be exposed. And there's a lot of emotions around you. I feel like you just have a lot of emotional people around you. I think there's people around you that really need to work on themselves. And that's another reason why you need to choose wisely, because I feel like you know this already. You know there's something off. You know that there are things that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? There are things that are not being seen by other people. You already recognize the pattern. You know what I'm saying? So some of you may be thinking, well, maybe, the pattern is breaking. I'm not sensing that. Some of the people you're dealing with are still thinking the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if you even put stuff in front of them, it's almost like they just don't get it. Um, in some cases, people have to learn through other means or in their own time. So be careful, like I said, what you put your energy into. And not everything needs your attention anyway. Because I don't know. I have a feeling that people like attention around you and they try to get it. Okay? Don't give it to them because it's almost like it's a show. Especially this Empress. I don't know. Could be multiple people. But I do feel, like I said, some of you are definitely dealing with some females. Very catty, very, I'm gonna get more. I don't know why I feel like I should get one more. Very unnecessary. Immature, too. I just feel immature energy. I keep feeling like it's this Empress. Don't get me wrong. It's probably other people, too. But I'm getting it more from that Empress card. And you know what's odd is that when I look at this, I feel like I said, it could be more than one person, but I feel like they should be mature like her. And what I mean by mature, she's becoming a mother, right? So she's preparing herself for her new life, okay? Motherhood. And I just feel like there are people around you that may be in that situation where they should be a certain way, but they're not. It's almost like they haven't grown. They haven't, reached that level that they're supposed to be at, okay? I was going to mention earlier, I did feel like there may be like someone pregnant too. I forgot to mention that earlier. I was sensing like children. First of all, I feel like maybe you guys are just around a lot of children, but there may be someone that's actually pregnant that has nothing to do with this. I am just saying I sense a baby, or maybe someone just gave birth. I don't know. Or maybe you're going to receive some news, okay? Whether it's you or someone else. But I do sense that. I just feel like that's different, you know? Anyway, where was I? Say goodbye to your past. Leave the baggage behind for good. See, spirit, yo. Spirit be on point. Okay. Don't look back. Leave that baggage. There's a reason why you're walking away. Okay. And moving on. And you feel better too. You know you do, Leo. So you don't want to go back to that heaviness. Remember, you are on the right path and you are being guided. Okay. Some of you may have a Scorpio in your life, a Cancer, Aquarius. Don't have to be, but what has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Listen and act. Okay. Remember, you're being guided. So follow your intuition, follow the signs, follow your passion. Because, like I said, some of you got this master plan, okay, and it's a really good one. And you'll be good, you know. I do feel like you need to continue to heal about something, or maybe it's multiple things. But I think some of you get in a really, I don't want to say dark place, but you get very overwhelmed. And I feel like it's multiple things, you know. I don't even feel like it's really the stuff that's going on currently. Um, so it could be something from your past, but I do feel like there are things maybe in the present or the future that do trigger you to go back to that place. And I feel like you're just healing from a lot of things, and this can be very distracting. Don't let it distract you. Continue to heal, because you will feel lighter, and you will come to a place where you're more peaceful in that way. But that is your message, Leo. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.